Alright, the time has come to win with 5 of the most powerful pet in the game, and that is Duck. And that might be a little tongue-in-cheek, but there was a time when Duck was essentially the best pet in Pack 1, because you could sell it for +1/+1 to the whole shop. So you could actually just run a bunch of ducks, get to turn 3, look for dodos, and then go hog wild. But in this run, I'm not going to be selling any ducks. I'm going to be keeping them all the way to the end. So how do you approach it if you want to try and win with 5 pets that have no in-battle ability? Well, we know it's a game of big stats, and the one thing Duck has going for it now, it didn't used to. It used to be a 1-2 way back when I first started, but it's now a 2-3, which makes it the king of the early game stats. So we just have to apply as many buffs to these ducks as possible, and hope that that is enough to carry us all the way to the finish line. So actually the duck stat line is so good that you can win quite a lot of games early doing this. So you can see here, even though we only had 3 ducks, we're going to beat that team that had the full 5 pets. So garlic multiplies up the strength of the duck stat line pretty good. So we'll buy that here, and just buy sell otter, and then I'm just going to keep buying flamingos. And I should say I've had a lot of attempts at getting 5 of a kind with tier 1s, and I already posted the mosquito one, but mosquito is kind of a special case because its ability is so good. But most of the rest of them, the ability, some of them do have great abilities for the early game, but the later you go, they're completely irrelevant. Ant is maybe the only other one that has an ability that can be relevant. If you get a level 3 ant giving +6/+3, that can genuinely help you in the late game. But believe me, I've had a lot of attempts at 5 ants as well. So who knows why this one worked? Maybe it was just serendipity that that happened to be ducks. And in fact, this run, after this run, I then went on and did the 5 roosters immediately. So it must have just been one of those days where I was getting the perfect opponents that I needed. So with having one duck with garlic, the biggest duck has garlic, so I always like to give the second biggest melon as soon as possible. So we got that going. And now I triple freeze snail. Now probably that is not optimal, to say the least, because on turn 9 you're really going to be wanting to get to look for monkey, but I don't know, I just decided I don't care, I'm going to freeze them anyway, and there's a pretty decent chance of me losing, and that is exactly what's going to happen here because of Ox. So that means I don't get punished for the triple snail freeze, and we can sell giraffe, and not only do we get triple snail, but we level up into a tier 6. But unfortunately it is tiger, and I've never tried it, but I don't think tiger duck is very good. Maybe you can let me know in the comments below if you've ever done tiger duck. So I just spend the gold on giving more stats to my melon unit. I think makes sense. You just want to try and power through as many wins as possible before just having stats isn't going to be good enough. So we beat that horse team, which is always satisfying. And I'm thinking about buying the sushi there, but yeah, I'm going to do it to get the cow and put more stats onto the front duck. And we get double cow plus chocolate. And unfortunately, because of I decide, you know, you can't buy cow and then buy chocolate. So unfortunately the chocolate goes there, because that would have been great to get level 2 cow, but I'm going to keep the cow, and next turn I'll be able to level up. Sorry, not level up. I'll be able to combine the cows and then potentially get a level 2, but I actually get cat in the shop instead. So I decide to do buy, sell cow, buy cat, and now I'm feeling pretty good, because essentially that is the best case scenario, because at this point it would probably be too late to be buying monkey. So I basically just have to buy cat, get as much food onto the team as possible in the next 3 or 4 turns, and then find the last duck. And we go against a fellow duck enthusiast, but they cheated and they had 4 other pets that were not ducks. So we beat them. Double buy sushi. We only get 1 cat hit, which is great. Triple sushi? I think so. Second cat hit, not too bad. It hit the melon duck. That's the most important thing. And now, because of the cat, we're actually ahead of these teams that have got level 2 penguin, which is just how good cat can be when you get the right luck. And again, I get great food luck here, but I'm on 9 wins now, and I have to roll past double cow when I've got cat. So we find the duck, buy the sushi. Of course, we get a parting hit on the cat. We put the final duck in, and here we go, turn 13, 5 ducks team, the flying V. And the mosquito hits the melon duck, but their stats are actually not that great. But unfortunately, they do have multiple melons, which we do not, and they also have level 2 snail, which very nice to see that. But we get another chance because we still have 1 life left. And here I'm just rolling down looking for steak. I don't get it, so I have to settle for garlic on a 10-11 duck. And we go against this team, and we insta-kill the scorpion, which is brilliant. And now the sheep arrives just as we have the garlic duck, which is perfect. And the garlic actually wins the game, because it survives the hit from the cat. And I couldn't believe it when I got that, but it just shows you that if you play the game long enough, you will get crazy things to happen.